So there's a lot of times that I think our bodies, our sympathetic nervous system, is sort of trying to alert us that we really are kind of stressed about something. And if we don't pay attention to that, if we're working too hard, if we're drinking too much alcohol and we're kind of numbing it, that system, those systems will just keep working at it. If we think about signs of stress, it's interesting. People are all pretty different. There are a lot of folks out there who will be surprised at their own stress. Kind of classically, we think about this in men. Doesn't have to be, but who may be a little bit out of touch with the emotional feeling of stress, with fear, with depression feelings, with feelings of anxiety that can be identified as emotional feeling. But they will definitely come in and tell me about their headaches and their fatigue and the difficulty they're having concentrating, and maybe some sexual dysfunction, and maybe waking up in the middle of the night, particularly that early morning thing where you wake up at 3 in the morning, you can't get back to sleep. We can start having more acid production in the gut, so we start getting more indigestion and heartburn. We can start tightening up muscles. Again, the stress response is about fighting, right? So you bring the chest up and bring the shoulders up, and pretty soon we're having headaches and we're having difficulty taking a deep breath. And some people feel stress as an emotional thing. I am anxious because I can't get this done. But some people only start feeling it when their body starts feeling it. And my encouragement is just to pay attention and to be aware of that connection. There are people who are pretty uncomfortable talking about the emotional connections with our body and the body connections with our emotion. So I really encourage folks to be aware that it's kind of one system, and you can get physical symptoms that are driven by emotion. You can get emotional symptoms that are driven by the body. It kind of goes in both directions. So those are the things I'd pay attention to, and mostly it's an awareness and a willingness to stop for a moment and say, something's wrong, I don't feel right, and figure out what that is and be able to kind of start linking it to the things you're working on, things that are going on in your life.